Hey, I wanted to call and talk about the guy in South Carolina, the anti-Obamacare Republican, who owns a $300,000 house, 3,000 square feet. His wife doesn't work by choice, and he refused to buy insurance on the exchange. He let the time pass. South Carolina didn't accept Medicaid, so when he became ill, he was diabetic. Now he's close to losing his eyesight. He burned through his $10,000 savings. When they burned through that, they couldn't get insurance because the moment had passed already, and because South Carolina didn't take the Medicaid expansion, he couldn't get on Medicaid. So he's too poor to get a subsidy for the exchange, but he couldn't use the exchange anyway.
So in other words, he falls between the 100% and 133% of poverty.
Well, he could, yeah. He's actually too poor to, right, yeah. He's too poor to get the subsidy, but he could have gotten Medicaid if his state had taken the Medicaid expansion.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The expansion actually covers people between that gap, between 100% of poverty and 133% of poverty. And if you're at 133% of poverty or higher, then you're eligible for subsidies on the exchange.
Right, and so now he has these, really serious conditions that he has to get taken care of immediately. These are kinds of conditions that have only a couple of days window to do operations.
His issue is that he's going blind because of his diabetes. Yes. And he proudly said he paid for his all on his own. He paid for everything because he was a healthy yet diabetic man. And now he finds out he's going blind and needs some sort of surgery. And now he's trying to get coverage, and he couldn't get it because the time, like you said, the time had passed and everything. And he's blaming Obama and the Democrats because he can't get on it. He's not even one of those people who are saying, I screwed up, Obamacare.
All right, so wait a second. It's a call. You got a follow-up, Jeremy. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a follow-up to it. So he set up a GoFundMe page, and similar to with Sheriff Mack, when Sheriff Mack chose not to get insurance, and as a result had to ask for people to pay for his bills because he couldn't afford them. This Republican who couldn't afford to pay his bills set up a GoFundMe page, and he's gotten mostly donations from liberals. So he's gotten around $12,000, and when asked about it after this, he was very thankful. So just so you guys know, he was thankful about it, and he said, I really have to give it to the liberals. They really stepped up, and he's mad at the conservatives who didn't do diddly for him.
Well, all I can say is look, this guy's a moron, and but that doesn't mean that. But he shouldn't go blind, obviously. And you know what? Let me just reiterate, just what I just said is not controversial to anybody here. But remember, Ron Paul stood up on that stage and said, if this guy made a mistake and he didn't get insurance, then he could. I mean, going blind should be the best of his outcomes, as far as that guy's concerned. I mean, it's completely non-controversial.
That's kind of how he would, yeah.
And
I've used the healthcare in other countries, and you know what? It's great in Europe. I got faster service, I got cheaper service than I got here for the same conditions, both insured and uninsured.
Well, I appreciate the call. I didn't know that story.
Well, if you're stupid enough to follow my advice about buying health insurance, I guess you're screwed.
Could we also point out that this conservative guy is going blind and needs help, and he can't even raise, the $30,000 in a few days. Yet conservatives rallied together to help a pizza place that didn't want to serve gay people get $1 million in just a few days.
God.
Sorry, dude. My bank's a little drawn. I mean, I got to support the White History Month, auto body shop, the anti-gay pizza place, and then obviously there's the cops that killed the black guys. I'm just a little strapped this month. Love to help you get your eyes back, but priorities bad. Hey, look, dude. Look, you do great work, but last I heard, you haven't gunned down a black kid in the street. You haven't turned away a gay person for business.
I guess the market just decided that you don't deserve
There's
any.
only so much I can do here for you.